Games begin.
UT is playing with their keeper up and on front. They're playing a different defense where they're playing their keeper a little bit off the hoops and leaving their female chaser on the hoops. And it seems as though UTSA is running somewhat of a kite formation, having 3 up top, but looks like they're spreading out a little bit further. Spreading out that UT defense. Great beat. Pass to the back line, Stewart. Great beat by UT. What a pass and what a finish. 77 for UTSA, Ross. Great pass, great finish.
UTSA takes the first score of this game. Keeper for UT has the ball, Johnson. He is walking it up with both of his beaters with bludger control. Casey Beavers, number 29, is going behind. Johnson has passed. Casey now has the ball behind hoops. 33 is, there's a wrap-up. 33 is out of the wrap-up, and they've scored. UT has put up the second point. Seems like a pretty evenly matched game. That was a good drive at the end.
Definitely a great
Clean drive.
Great show of strength at that corner by number 33.
Mm-hmm.
Texas with bludger control right now. Beater
Double
exchange.
That will be a double beat with a nice recycle by UT's female beater. And a good beat of UTSA's keeper.
UTSA with 1 chaser still not beat. Looking to slow it down. Their keeper Blackwood up top with the ball. He's a really dynamic player. Can make something out of nothing sometimes.
Ooh.
Another beater exchange, but just whiffed on the, I couldn't tell if it was shot or a pass.
There was no score off that throw. No score.
UTSA reclaiming bludger control.
UT is running down. 1 bludger. Mr. Polzen is in, number 3 as beater. JJ's passing the ball. Here's that square formation that we see. UTSA chaser beat. Back to Johnson up at the top. They're waiting for their beaters to get them second. There we go. That was it. Casey Beavers running it in. Oh, no goal, no score off of that. Johnson's reclaiming the ball. Bradley from UTSA beat. Ooh, a nice strip. That was a good strip.
Wow, what a play.
UTSA's chaser, and it's a score. What a quick play.
That's what I was talking about. That keeper, Blackwood, has a lot of speed and a lot of quickness.
Mm-hmm.
He can make something out of nothing real quick. Great score, though, by Ross, number 77.
Those are those fast breaks that we told y'all about.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just getting started.
Seem to be in the right spot at the right time.
Johnson's walking the ball up again with Polzen as his beater. Polzen switching over to number 33. UTSA's beaters beat. Kaiser is trying to see who reclaimed that bludger control, and Texas has successfully reclaimed that bludger control. There's a little bit of a scuffle there between beaters, but it was clean. It was clean.
Beautiful pass though by Johnson to the chaser behind the hoops.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have put it any better spot.
Ooh, and a dodge.
We're currently playing a 1-to-1 beater control right now with the other one out of the play.
Oh,
big wrap.
beater on the sideline. Oh, beater is out. Oh, a nice wrap up. Oh, and there's going to be a call. Refs are talking now. Let's see what they're going to call.
Looking like it might be a call against UTSA
That'll be a yellow card.
on number 43.
Number 43. Texas is starting with the ball. And that'll be a score, giving Texas the lead. The score is made by number 32, Cristo.
Both teams so far utilizing that fast break opportunity before the defense can get set up.
Texas still has bludger control. UTSA has an interesting bludger or beater play going on right now.
Definitely keeping both beaters up top.
Mm-hmm.
Great beat though by
That was a
UTSA's
great
beater.
beat. It's a good beat. Kaiser still regained the ball. Oh, UTSA's beater is now back there.
Just over his shoulder too.
Nice beat from Texas, number 5.
Texas regains control.
Texas regains control. Johnson is running down the field towards the hoops. And it's a dunk. And it's a dunk. A dunk right over Blackwood from UTSA, number 9, their keeper.
Man, that was a big play right there. JJ shows an explosiveness, going up and booming on that.
Once again, the fast breaks are going to be coming all day with these two.
Man.
Christian Cortez is now in. I believe he's the captain of UTSA, number 21. He is walking the ball up. Nice beats from UTSA's beater. Oh. Ah, and that was a
Great deflection by Cortez. Oh, a great gang tackle and beat.
and a beat. Kaiser.
Somehow Christian Cortez is still up. And
it's
card.
questionable. Oh, and here come the refs.
Both teams out the bat showing that they can hit hard. Sometimes it just doesn't turn out the way they want it to.
33 is being put in the box with a yellow card for, I believe, back contact. With the two-arm tackling, it's made it a little more safer. However, back contact is easier to happen this way.
Cortez looks a little bit shaken up after that play.
Yeah.
We're hoping he's okay.
The trainer is coming for Cortez.
Looks like something with his nose, perhaps. Something on his face.
Yeah. All right. Texas, he's good. He's good. He's walking off the pitch. He's good. Texas State's captain, Maya, is helping him off. That's the kind of sportsman-like we like to see here at Quidditch. All right, UTSA will start with the quaffle. They'll also start with one bludger, I believe. Yes, one bludger. Where's their other beater?
I'm not seeing it. It's far left. It's far backside. UTSA has it.
Okay. All right, so they have bludger control. That'll be good. Good way to come back from that hit.
Let's see if UTSA can capitalize on this power play they have.
Ooh, and that's a beat on Blackwood and a wrap
Wow.
from Casey and a score.
Great wrap, but a better offense right there. Great job by UTSA.
That was good. Those were good plays from both teams. Number 9, Miss Tao, also the captain and coach for UT, was walking the ball up, passed it to the keeper. Number 6, Rowe, working the ball around.
If you look to see, UTSA is also playing with that keeper up top in their zone defense, it seems as though. And they're keeping 2 chasers on the back line.
Sadly, the quaffle was thrown out of bounds. Ooh. The refs are not going to call anything on that beater play. That was questionable. That
Texas
is for
has
sure.
no bludgers.
No bludgers.
And great play by Caroline.
And it is keeper's ball. The Texas's keeper is running down. Oh, slow down. UTSA does have bludger control now. Oh, and there was a beater sub. Mr. Polson is out. 99 comes in.
Great wrap by
Nice
Stewart,
wrap.
number 43.
A nice beat, but that was keeper.
That's fundamental defense right there. Keeper sub on UTSA. That is a dark green headband right there. I couldn't tell for a second.
Yeah. That is the keeper.
Number 5 subbed in for keeper on UTSA.
Oh. That's going to be a beat on UTSA's beater. Oh, and it was too low. No score. Oh, Ali was off his broom. Now he has to tag back in.
That could have been a big play for them to take
Yeah,
control of the game.
that would have been a really good regaining of bludger control right there. Oh, but luckily Texas beaters. Female beater recycled very nicely. Oh, that's a good beat, but that was keeper. Once again, you cannot beat the keeper.
UTSA walking it up the field.
There we go.
Making a beater sub.
We can see that headband a little better now.
Once the sun comes out a little bit more, it's more visible. Texas has control.
UT is once again putting their keeper in the front. We have Caroline on the small hoop. Another chaser on that medium-sized hoop.
Taking it down the backside. Shot on the medium hoop.
And a
And
score.
a great rebound by Ross. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time, and he's helping UTSA right now big time. I think he's got 3 out of their 4 goals. Been a big contributor for their offense to this point.
All right, Texas is regaining themselves, making the mandatory subs that they need to. New female beater comes on.
Definitely vital to take those subs when you can.
Texas also has bludger control. It's interesting. What formation are they on?
Seems like they're running something similar to a kite, but maybe just a big box.
Interesting. Very much a hybrid play.
When you have players that are that dynamic, sometimes you just got to go with it, though.
That's for sure. UTSA's 42 male beater is back in the play. Very aggressive beater. I like it. I like to see that on the field from beaters.
He's not afraid to try to make a play.
No, he is not. That's good.
Big
and that's going
cross
to be
pass,
too
but-
high.
Yeah.
Sadly, no goal was scored by UTSA there.
Turnover on the play, Texas ball.
Texas's ball. Let's see what they do with that.
Ooh, that didn't look comfortable.
That did not look comfortable.
Great
And
pass,
that's a
great
score. A score by Caroline Tao of Texas. Number 9.
You definitely got to show some love to the keeper on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Great pass, great positioning. Everyone's eyes were on him. Made it an easy goal, and great play.
That is for sure. It's going to be a close game. I think the difference will come out at when Snitch is on pitch.
Definitely.
That's for sure.
I think that Snitch pull might be what a big decider in this game because it seems to be very back and forth to this point.
Oh, and a misbeat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Missed opportunity there by UTSA.
There you go. Get to that yellow. Get to that yellow.
UTSA still remains control though. And Ross up at the field. Tackled by Caroline Tao. What a tackle. But,
A
man.
score still made. Wow. That was a good tackle by Caroline Tao.
Somehow he kept his broom, kept the ball. Great play by Ross once again.
Just crazy. It's those fast breaks like we told you.
Oh, yeah. When
That's
the
what's going to
defense isn't
make or
ready.
break this game, I think.
Exactly. It's who's gonna make the play when it counts.
Both teams have a very good defense. Looks like UTSA is running a traditional 22. This means female chaser is on the small hoop. You'll notice she has her hands up. Try to block that pass. Oh,
Wow.
A beat right off the broom. Keeper ball for UTSA. But now he is out of keeper zone. Stewart has picked up the ball, running down the field, and there it is. Another fast break for UTSA and another score.
UTSA takes the lead, 6-5. Just like that.
That was a solid beater play. UT has regained bludger control. They're making the necessary subs. It's now going to be Casey Beavers and Mr. Polzen, Kaiser Polzen, up as beaters. I'm a little surprised. Mr. Johnson has not subbed back in yet. We got a new keeper on the field as well.
I will say though, Texas has a great trio of keepers, all dynamic, all really great, really strong, and able to make a play.
That's a card.
That's a card. And a card will be called on the play. Orange keeper was in fact beat. That'll be a yellow card for continuing play after being beat. The refs are discussing, sorry. In a game like this, every call matters. I'm going to be honest. Oh, there will be no call on the play. The keeper for Texas will start without off broom. We'll have to tag back in. There was a ball turnover. As you can see, the keeper for UTSA is walking the ball up.
Texas with bludger control on this play, able to set up their defense pretty calmly right now with UTSA walking up the ball.
You can see those seasoned Texas players keeping their cool on the field. It's very impressive. Oh, and both of those beaters are clear. Oh, beater tackle, trying to regain that bludger. That would not be called for back contact because neither Kaiser nor the beater from UTSA were moving.
Texas with bludger control and the quaffle. This is a recipe for success.
Let's see if they take it. Number 4, female chaser, stepping up there. And a score by UT.
Great shot by number 33 on UT. Took advantage of the space.
Mr. Gilstrap. That was good. Apparently Casey Beavers is beat. Yet
Yet they still have control.
Yeah. And that's on beater communication. Beater communication is key and is what makes or breaks beater partners. Ooh.
Great wrap by
Swapping.
number 4. Beautiful. Quaffle is loose in the UTSA's keeper zone. Oh, and a big hit.
And a big hit.
Looks like it might be a back contact call.
Yeah, that's looking like it's going to be a back contact call. We're going to see what the ref has to say. You can hear the sideline is not happy about that hit. They are not happy about that hit at all.
UTSA's coach is out on the field.
Yellow card on UTSA 32. That'll be a minute inside the penalty box.
But looking at where Texas is right now, there might not be a minute. We'll have to see.
Oh, something is up with 33. Not sure what's going on there, but he's taking a chaser sub.
Interesting to see how this is going to play out. UTSA has the numbers here, but Texas is pretty close to the hoop.
Oh,
And a reset.
and they take the reset. The smart option. That was a smart option. UTSA has bludger control. This is good. This is allowing their defense to tag back in, come back hard and strong. Number 4 female chasers running behind, so is the female beater for UT.
Definitely spreading out this offense pretty well. Making some really strong cuts. Number 4 with some great screens.
Some really good screens.
Great strip by Blackwood.
Number 10 is running back in.
Another great strip.
Oh, and that's a beat for Texas's keeper right there.
Blackwood deserves a lot of love for that play right there. Got 3 arms tangled up right there.
And UTSA has called a timeout. All gameplay has been stopped.
Score is still as tight as can be, 6-6. Both teams are playing really, really well.
It's getting intense up in here. That is for sure.
Definitely.
You can feel it from the field.
I think Snitch on pitch is going to could possibly be what decides this game.
That is for sure. Do we know our snitch for the evening?
Mr. Jordan Guerrera, snitch for this game.
Oh. Mr. Jordan Guerrera. I believe Jordan is from Texas State.
Looks like it with the Texas State jersey on, I think. It's from afar though. But
All right.
we'll see how that plays out because like we've been talking about, we think that snitch on pitch play might be what decides this game.
That is for sure.
Especially with these goals going back and forth, an advantage of 3 goals could be a big difference maker.
Also be interesting to see how they play with Snitch on the field. UT's been playing with a defensive seeker, while UTSA usually plays with a non-defensive seeker.
About almost 19 minutes into this game, so we're getting close to that snitch on pitch time.
Last possession will be coming up soon. It'll matter. UTSA's chasers back in from apparently the penalty box.
Yes, from the yellow card back tackle.
Ah, yes.
Looks like they're taking a keeper sub.
Keeper sub. Christian Cortez is back. Oh!
Christian Cortez is going to keep, it looks like.
Oh, and that'll be a beat. Johnson is in as keeper, running the ball down.
Great pass. And
Oh, and the refs have to call whether he was beat whether it was a good shot. From here, the goal looked good. I think he was beat after. I think he was beat after the ball had left his hands. Could be mistaken, though. Let's see what the refs come up with. The Texas goal is good. Texas goal is good. He was beat after the ball had left his hands.
They really took advantage of that fast break right there. Had a lot of people crash into the hoops, and only good things can happen from there when your whole team crashes at the same time.
UT has bludgeon control once again. Christian Cortez is walking the ball up. Orange Chaser is beat. Ooh, both beaters are clear. Number 22, the female chaser.
Wow.
Oh! And that's a score by Christian Cortez.
What a shot.
That was a good shot. A clean shot, too.
Definitely. Right over the top, too. Timeout.
Texas has called a timeout.
Right before the snitch on pitch play. Looks like we should see the last play any minute now.
An interesting strategy.
Maybe look to compose the team a little bit. Make sure they have every opportunity they can to make a last play on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the snitch is getting ready as well.
There were a lot of extra refs on the field.
Timeout's complete. Let's see what Texas has in store. It looks like they're going to have control of bludgers as well as quaffle.
That'll be good.
I guess they're looking to go into the snitch on pitch play with a 1-point lead.
Mr. Johnson, keeper for UT, has the quaffle. They're taking beater subs. Miss Beavers is coming in as the female beater with her partner Polson.
Wow! What a block! Number 5. Oh!
That's going to be a flag on the play for sure. That
Definitely.
has to be. That was
Hey, number 5 made a great block on that play, though. It definitely was going to go in the hoop if he didn't step in front of there. But
interesting.
As to what's about to happen.
So the 20-minute intermission has begun, but before play had stopped, there was a neck tackle on the field. The refs are talking about it now. We'll see if anything is called from that. If UTSA will start with one chaser down in the snitch on pitch. Let's see what happens.
So we're definitely looking for a set score of 140 here. Definitely going to be a big. Every play matters here. I mean, it looks like they're going very back and forth, so it's going to kind of just be who's in the right place at the right time and taking care of their opportunities.
That is for sure. We'll see the snitch on pitch strategy. I'm very interested on what Texas is going to bring to the table here for this.
Seems as though Stewart, number 43, one of UTSA's chasers, is going to come in immediately as their seeker. Very quick player, knows how to use his hands, knows how to get around people pretty easily. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do against this Snitch. I can't quite see who's got the yellow headband on right now for Texas, but it'll be interesting to see what strategy they pull out against Stewart.
All right.
Whistle blown. Looks like we're ready to go.
UTSA is being sent back to their brooms.
So it looks like they have both seekers selected. Texas going with a female seeker. Number 4.
Number 5. Oh, is it number 4 or number 5?
I believe it's number 4.
Number 4. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Number 4 from Texas is actually one of the best defensive seekers I have ever seen.
Honestly.
And that's the truth. Oh, UT, and with a score from UT.
Number 1 from UT.
And a pull
Wow.
by UTSA. Play was live. That is true.
So immediately after a goal score, it looks like potential pull.
However, just as Kaiser has pointed out, the whistle had not blown, so play was not over.
Play till the whistle.
I'm going to have to side with Beater Polson on this one. The refs are talking with the snitch runner as well.
This will be a big call right here to see what happens.
Yeah, it's the dude that was on the pitch. I just saw you.
UTSA's catch is good.
Wow.
I feel like Kaiser's beat should also be called good, but I am not a ref, so I cannot make that call right now.
Great play by Stewart, though. This will put the score at 8-10.
There you go. Oh, good. Yep, set score is 140.
So
Kaiser has been reset and given his ball back. Good, as he should. That was a hard call for the refs, I'm sure.
Yep. UTSA with a 2-point lead now to go into. Oh!
Oh, and a missed beat from number 17, Beater.
Hey, whoa!
Some one-on-one beaters right now.
And a missed beat. 77.
Oh! And a solid hit from
big
Texas's keeper, Mr. Johnson. Oh, and the refs have stopped play. That looked like a clean hit.
It also looked like it hurt a little bit.
You know, Johnson is not usually a hitter. So for Johnson to hit, something's at stake here, that's for sure.
I mean, when you got that much athleticism, you got to be able to hit a little bit. He showed it right there. Has a lot of power under that body.
Looks like Casey Beavers is on the side with both bludgers right next to her. That's good. That's a good thing.
And it looks like they're gonna have Beater play ahead of the chaser right here.
Yep. They have not only bludger control, but they also have the third bludger very close to them. Now.
And with a dynamic Texas offense, you never know what could happen.
Miles is getting the refs in order. The call to remount. And that's going to be a score for Texas.
Number 1, another score for him. Seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Yep, number 1, Mr. Uganzi.
JJ seems very calm and very collected when he has that ball in that fast break.
What a great dynamic duo Mr. Polson and Miss Beavers are. And that's going to be a score for UTSA.
They got one behind you in your zone.
Still going back and forth, but that snitch pull is proving to be pretty big in the score so far. Johnson gets wrapped by UTSA's keeper.
The ball is out. 32 lost possession of the ball. However, what 32 didn't know was that keeper did not have the ball, so 32 could have wrapped Stewart, number 43, back up. Kept that play going a little longer. That's okay.
Texas remain in control, beater control.
UTSA needs 3 goals to win.
Seems as though they're playing with only 1 chaser on the hoops as well as the beater.
Ooh. Number 1 is sitting on that little hoop.
Great catch by Polson.
Waiting for it. Nice. And that'll be a reset. That is their one and only reset on this play. So we'll hope they don't need another one.
Great reset, though. That was a good option. They didn't really have a whole lot going because they were down their beater as well as one
UTSA's
keeper.
female beater dropped her broom. I don't know why, but she now is going to go tag back in.
Great block.
A nice catch by JJ.
Great block by 32 on Texas. He's proven to be one of their crucial players.
Number 1 is sitting on that middle hoop, or that medium-sized hoop, and gets the score once again. The score is 100 to 110. Set score is 140. Anybody's game still.
This game is far from over.
That is definitely very true.
One thing you know about great players is that they go harder when they know the back's against the wall.
That's right.
Texas with some great rotations off beats, knowing exactly how to step up and step into the passing lanes.
Ooh.
Great strip by Johnson. UTSA with a bludger up top. And JJ just takes the shot, but just
it is
wide.
not good. That's right. That is not the keeper. So that was a good play from that Texas chaser right there.
Definitely.
Quaffle play doesn't stop until keeper has that ball in the keeper zone. That's another thing they've been good about capitalizing on, beating that keeper.
Definitely.
If the keeper's going to walk up on you, they're not in the keeper zone.
UTSA with beater control, however, there's a beater probably about half a pitch away.
Looks like JJ has taken the sub. Number 6 is in as keeper, Mr. Rowe. Beaters are just beating out other chasers.
Texas is forcing the ball as UTSA has no bludger.
No bludgers. That's going to be a turnover to Texas. Very far off pitch, actually. A questionable turnover on the sideline there. Texas's keeper is running it in. And that's going to be a score on Texas. Another score from number 1.
That's about 4 goals by number 1. Just seems to be in the right place at the right time.
UTSA's beater, number 42, walking back on pitch with the bludger.
But hey, one thing with a great positioning for a pass, you need a great pass to get it there. So shout out to the keeper on Texas.
Beautiful. Number 1 is definitely a big threat. That is for sure.
And Texas ties it back up.
And a nice catch by Polzin.
Cortez seems to be backing it up a little bit, trying to reset their offense.
It's going to be a beat.
Hey!
And a wonderful shot. Wonderful shot by number 21, Cortez.
He was beat.
That's going to be a score from Texas.
A big score by
The
32.
refs did not call that. Very interesting.
And it's back tied up.
2 goals to win the game. Could be either team now.
This game is going to come down to these last 2, 3, 4, 5 plays. Who's going to capitalize on these big opportunities? Interesting though to see that Johnson is not on the field for this. Seems to be a big part in their team right now. But nonetheless, UT has proven that no matter who's in the game, they can capitalize on plays, and they play really hard. UTSA with the ball, Christian Cortez, showing he can score from any place on the field this game.
Casey's Beavers is looking out for that front beater.
UTSA is playing a really calm and collected, looking for their play, not trying to force it.
It's going to be on number 1.
That's exactly how you have to play this positioning, without control.
He's got to wait for it. Wait for that moment.
Great beat.
Uh-oh. A little.
Oh! Great interception by number 6. And a big wrap.
We're not going to call that neck. Interesting. Texas is still going.
Letting him play.
And that's a goal for Texas. Wow.
Number 1 with a big play.
UTSA hit with a back tackle.
There was a lot of calls that could have been made right there. But
Lots of calls that could have been made right there.
But
None of them were. None of them were. The common man phrase for that is let the kids play.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened. Texas came out with that score. 1 goal needed for Texas to take this victory.
Been a very close game through the whole thing.
The stands are pretty split at the beginning of this.
Cortez looking calm and collected up that top.
Cortez is waiting for his beater to make that play. You can see it. You can see it right there.
What
and
a
that's
shot.
going to be a goal. Next goal wins. Next goal wins.
Anybody's game at this point.
UT has both Bludgers. They have Bludger control. They need to take this smart and they need to take this slow. They've got Bludger control and they can work with that. 17, Mr. Himes with Bludger on UTSA is sitting back on that middle hoop. He is beat. Casey Beavers misses it. 32 has it. And that's a goal! UT has won the game.
Number 32 on Texas takes the
Number
victory.
32 makes that difference.
What a game, though.
And that's on pass options, folks.
Definitely.
Pass options. What a great game. What a nail biter. The closest scoring game of today, I believe.
Definitely. Hey, that's on being there for your teammates, though. They saw their keeper go down, and they were there for the pass option that whole time. Wow, what a game. Definitely enjoyed this one. Great game by both teams. Both teams showed that they have great play and know how to they know how to play in tight games, but UT was able to close this one out.
They were by 1 goal, a 1-goal differential. All right, I'm Joan Alexander.
Ashton Butler.
Thank you for joining us for the UTSA UT game.